Buongiorno. Did everyone have a good lunch? Yeah? You're all fed? It's kind of dark, so if I see you sleeping, that's what you're gonna get. I forgot my mic. We were laughing so much that this is my entrance music. We forgot my microphone. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Buongiorno. You know Italian? Where are you from?
Finland.
Finland. Hello.
Hello.
I'm finished. Finished. There we go. Oh dear. So we're just having a conversation in the green room. Who do you think out of all of us would survive best in prison? Right? Because like, I said, Matt is in trouble. That boy is way too pretty. And he, you know, he's got nice eyes, you know, he's shredded. I think he would have a lot of friends in prison, but not the ones he wants. Jason's in there, and I think Jason's a big guy, so, you know, I think he's gonna be alright, you know, because he's a big dude and he can handle himself. And then we decided that Rich, old Spay boy, is like, he's too funny. He would talk himself out and say, no, you don't want to hit me. You don't want to hit me, I'm the funny guy. Right? Who do you think would be in the most trouble in prison? Rob! We said Rob! Rob was the first one we said. We said he's just too nice. He would be everybody's bitch.
Yeah.
Because he's lovely, but like you're also like. That's so funny. You also said Rob. Rob, I want to tell him. Has he got another panel today?
Yeah.
Okay, so ask him like, you know, does he agree that he's going to be everyone's favorite in prison? Because you all think so as well. Yeah, he was in trouble. He was in trouble. We all agreed that Rob was. He's the first to go down. We agreed Matt would just end up just being everybody's boyfriend. He thinks that he'd lose his teeth and everything. Like he just, yeah, he'd be filthy. So, I'm sorry, that's too soon, isn't it?
No,
you just had lunch and I'm just too graphic.
No,
too much.
Okay. No, it's funny.
This could be like splashing water on my face. It's like I'm hot, so I'm splashing cups of water.
You're yawning.
Right? That's what I was thinking. What were you thinking? Disgusting.
Same thing.
Do we have questions from the side?
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Hello.
I know, I'm not English at all.
I know, but that was very British. Well done.
I know, yeah.
I'm because it's only me. I'm being well behaved and I'm staying on stage. Yeah, otherwise I'd be way out there. But I'll find you later. We've got people coming. Don't worry, I'll come for you. There's some people coming and they'll distract you while I get all up in it. You'll never keep me on stage. Sorry.
So this is a little bit of a long question, so apologize if I forget along the way.
I might forget.
So,
write this down.
So how big is your...
Whoa! That's why I would be popular in prison.
How big is your desire to please us?
What? Wait, whoa!
By watching Supernatural. And what would you most look forward to seeing?
What is my biggest desire to please you?
How big is your desire to please us? By watching Supernatural.
By watching Supernatural. I have a big desire to please you. End of sentence. New sentence. I'd also like to watch Supernatural. And what would I look forward to?
What would you most look forward to seeing in it?
Everything, because I actually know nothing about Supernatural. I know! Please forgive me, I'm a horrible person.
No. You're busy.
But I get distracted. The thing is, it's so long. It's 15 seasons, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen 15 seasons of everything together. You know, I watched a bit of Lost and a bit of this, a bit of X-Files, a bit of that.
You started, and I promise you will not stop.
Well, I will, because it'll finish eventually.
No, then you'll turn it on again.
So the thing is, does it actually end, or does it just finish?
We never know.
No, it ends.
No, because I'm just...
No, it
because
ends.
the thing is, if I get through 15 seasons and there's no conclusion, I will fight you.
It depends on how you look at it.
No, don't give me that. No. No.
Not if you watch the Winchesters.
I like movies, so because it's got a beginning, a middle, and the end. And I love movies, so I watch lots of movies. I watch all kinds of movies, you know, action, romance, drama, comedy, everything. TV shows I find harder because sometimes they don't finish, but also because I know the industry, I know there's filler episodes and episodes where the studio's trying to save money, and so nothing happens for a while because it's too expensive. And I know the storylines, I know how writers work and stuff like that, so it takes a lot to keep me for a whole season.
So you're saying finishing is important to you?
Finishing is important to everyone.
Actually, no. I don't have to finish at all. You will. But I will, like, now that I've been shamed this time around, I said I'd watch it last time, I forgot, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna actively sort it out, and I will let you know what I think. It's all coming back to me now, like my terrible web of lies, because I know I said this last time. I'm gonna like Instagram it and just be like, I'm watching Supernatural. So you can check up on me and be like, yo, you said you're gonna watch Supernatural. What you doing watching Shrinking? And I'll be like, oh no, busted. So, whose ringtone is that?
Not mine.
It was huge. Definitely you, troll. So yeah, I will watch it. I will get to it. I will get to it. I promise you. And you can watch me get to it, and I'll be like, well, he happened, what? How's he, his loins? Yes.
Hi, Ricky. So I have to admit, I asked ChatGPT to give me suggestions on what to ask specifically you.
That is a risky thing to do.
Just wait. So it started by, nice, Ricky Will is awesome. And then
ChatGPT is my favorite. Such a good app, you know.
And then it continued. It went on and started giving me suggestions for the tongue twister. And under all these like specific themes, there was, for example, the themes like for fun, career, acting inside, and so on and so on. And then the last theme was flirty/sexy. And then in brackets, if the setting feels right for it.
I mean, it's romantic lighting right now. How you doing? I know, a wind machine. It's like Austin Land, Captain Jack. What's my name? George. I didn't even know my name. George East. It's very like... Is it working? Just slow motion, just make it slow motion, we'll be fine. What's your question?
So my question actually isn't sexy/flirty, unfortunately, but I thought that was so funny that I just had to share it.
Carry on.
I'm sure my question will be a disappointment now, but if I would like to know, what is something that fans would be surprised to know about you?
I'm really quite quiet and shy. What would fans be
surprised to know about you?
surprised that I am actually quite introvert.
Okay.
I'm introvert, extrovert. So you get all this, and then I go home and I go, I'm so quiet and tired, and I just want nobody to speak to me. No, but I am. Like, when I go home and I, like, you shut the doors, and I'm just like, my little safe space, and people are like, hey, Ricky, we're gonna go. I'm like, I can't. Oh, Ricky, do you wanna go? No. There's a couple of us that are gonna, not me. Can we just come over? Doors closed, I feel sick.
I get that, I get that.
COVID. COVID's over. For you. Long COVID, 7 years. So yeah, I am. I love being at home alone, because when you work is so stressful and hectic, and we travel and there's jet lag and time differences and stuff. So when I do go home, I genuinely love to just be by myself. You know, I'm still house hunting in Italy, Sardinia and like the south of France and stuff. And ideally, I would like to just find a home where I can have a couple of dogs, maybe a horse.
Once more.
What is with that? I don't know why it happened. And I just want to go back to animals. Just go back and just chill and relax and like kind of have my own little oasis. So you work hard, you go crazy, and then you go back to your like a little oasis, kind of silence, nature, animals. That's my favorite thing. Peace. But thank you for your not sexy questions.
Sorry, my
Don't you
not
apologize.
Sexy, not sexy, okay. I was looking through your Instagram those days. Yeah.
You like?
Yeah.
Any notes?
No, maybe post more photos.
You sound like my agent. I hate social media. So I know I have to post more, and that's why I do the Whittle positivity stuff. Because at least that way, every day I'm posting. And it's a cool way, but like, I can't do the whole like, you know when people just walk, like, that thing, I'm just like, what are you doing? Giving me every angle of your face? Like, I can't do that. And I'm too lazy to do content. So, and because I just stay home, I don't do anything. So I've got nothing to kind of show you until I do. So, anyway, did you have a question?
Yeah, I kind of saw one of your stories about, there was a photo of you, I don't know if you played soccer and you were with Pelé, and I found that amazing, and I just...
With Pelé?
Yeah. You used to play soccer or something?
Yeah. It was. I played a lot of charity soccer in the UK, and I got the opportunity to play for Brazil. So there's lots of celebrities and ex-footballers. I played for Brazil, for Manchester United and things. Yeah. Brazil or Man United or who?
Brazil.
You're my favorite. You're Brazil.
Yeah.
Whereabouts in Brazil?
São Paulo.
Sao Paulo.
Yeah.
I love Sao Paulo. Te amo. I love it. Linda. I just know all the sexy words. Bom dia.
Yeah.
Bom dia,
Correct.
Linda.
Boa tarde.
See? I know. How to get in trouble in every country. So yeah, I had the opportunity to play for Brazil, and I scored a hat-trick. No, I scored 2 goals, and we were winning 2-0, and I came off towards the end, and Pelé was the coach and we played against England, and Gordon Banks, who was a very famous English goalkeeper. And I came off, and Pelé was the manager, he clapped me off, and I'd scored 2 goals, and we were winning like 2-0, and I said, 2 goals, Pelé, and he went, no, 3? I was like, no, Pelé, just 4 World Cups for you, and you know, sorry that I'm underachieving. I'm just an actor. But yeah, you get the opportunity to do some really cool stuff. And so I've got a signed shirt that says to Ricky, why not 3 goals from Pelé? And I'm just like, I have this beautiful like memory that I'm not good enough for Pelé. And every day I look at it and I'm like, you're not enough for Pelé. I need to be better, and that drives me forward. Next time I play for Pelé, 3 goals.
Please.
I promise. You are very demanding ladies. At least I don't finish first. Anyway.
Thank you.
Grazie. Obrigado.
Obrigada.
Obrigado, Brasil, Sao Paulo.
Hi, Ricky. First thing I want to tell you that it's very good to see you.
It's very good to see you.
I mean, really good to see you. And my question is,
Go on.
if in the future you're going to make another movie of Magic Mike, will you ever consider to casting?
Yes. Of course I would. I'm a fan of Channing Tatum. I think he's great.
Yeah.
The first movie was fantastic, but the second and third were terrible. They were awful movies, so it would have to be a better script than the last one.
Maybe the third will be better with you.
The fourth one.
Most one.
There's the fourth one, because it was Triple X, wasn't it? Triple XL or something, the third one. So what would it be? 4X?
It will be great for sure.
Pardon?
Full frontal.
Full. What's that got to do with 4? Full frontal. Just 4 frontal. That's clever. That's good. 4 frontal. I'm gonna pitch it.
Do it.
I'm gonna speak to Channing. I've got an idea.
Yeah.
4 frontal.
Yeah.
And he will sue me and kick me out of his office.
I'm asking you also if you have some special moves. Because
If I have special moves.
yeah. Because after I had a photo with you, and I was hoping to like a sexy naughty pose, something like that.
If you know me, I think you'll realize
Yeah,
the poses will be sexy. The poses will be naughty.
Oh.
If you ask, with consent.
Yeah, of course.
Whatever you want goes. My photos are a little bit crazy. I very rarely do like a normal photo. So yeah, we'll do lots of crazy, sexy, romantic. Whatever you want to do, I'm up for it. Just have fun.
Okay, I'm waiting for you.
Ooh,
Thank you so much.
that sounded like a threat. I love that.
Hello.
Hello.
So you mentioned that you watched Drive to Survive, and I was wondering if you also watched some race, and also if you had like a team you root for and a favorite driver.
I was recently at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Amazing.
In December. I went and watched that one. And so here's the story. I wasn't supposed to go. My friends were going, and I was like, hey, yo, dude, I'm gonna go to Abu Dhabi, blah, 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 blah. He's like, we're going to Abu Dhabi. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go see this young lady. And they're like, we're not. We're going to the Grand Prix. I was like, that sounds way cooler, let's do that. And so they already had tickets. And I assumed when I had the conversation that I was going to join them, that they got me tickets. So I went with three friends, 2 of them are football agents, and 1's a footballer, and then me. So they've all got tickets to the VIP, like this big like stand, special stand, like right after the first straight they come out, and it's the exit for the pit lanes where all the cars come out. And so as we're walking up, they go, stick with me, Ricky, we've got to figure this out. And I was like, cool. What? Figure what out? And they're like, well, you haven't got a ticket, but don't worry, we got this. I'm like, why am I here if I haven't got a ticket? What do you mean I don't have a ticket? He said, don't worry, just stay with me. They literally went up to the main gate with the metal detectors and the things, and he's showing the tickets on his phone, and it's got like a QR code. And so he's literally gone to the girl, he's gone, this is my ticket, this is his ticket. And she goes, that's 3, and she goes, yeah, this one. And she goes, no, that's the first one. He's like, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, oh no, this is awkward. And I don't know what Jedi mind trick he did. He's like, there are 4 tickets. Because by the time I've gone, oh, this is really, and I'm just like, And the guys are going like, go, you go through, go through the metal thing, go through, and it's like, and there's a little commotion, and the next thing I know, he's gone, there you go, Ricky, go through, and she's like, okay, have fun, and I'm just like, okay, and then I'm walking like, how did you do that? What did you do? And he's like, it's fine, that's just the entrance, don't worry. You just need to like really, we've got to get into the VIP bit first. This is just the main kind of grandstand sort of area. I'm like, we're going to do this again? I'm just happy to be here, this is fine, I'm good here, I don't need to be in the VIP, I'm good. He's like, don't worry, we got you. And again, we've gone up to the thing, and now I'm panicking, now I'm sweating, because now I know what the gig is, where he just does the 3 things, and he just goes, that's a ticket, that's a ticket, that's a ticket, that's a ticket, and he's like 7 tickets, and he's only seen like 3 QR codes. I don't know what he does, what mind tricks he does, but this is why he's a football agent, because he's a con man. So he gets footballers very good contracts, but whatever he did, he got me into the VIP, and they are $3,000 a ticket. And he was like, you owe me $3,000, and I was like, I didn't want to go! And so I went to the Grand Prix for free, after they paid $3 grand a ticket each, and I was just like, I thought they were for free, like